I mean, I think we're just gonna get her going. You know what I mean? Just gonna get her going here. We'll turn the music down. Actually, we're gonna just hit stop, stop on the music. And I'm just saying that. I'm sorry. I was very obnoxious. What are we doing? Oh, the yeah. Oh yeah, we're streaming stuff. Hello. Welcome to the Blue Ridge Western Railroad. We're out here today. We're gonna be running it. We're gonna be running not diesels. We're not. It's red, white, and steam. But listen, I got my Great Smoky Mountain Railroad mug full of coffee. Okay, it's a little thin. I think. I don't know. It feels thin. It tastes thin. Anyway, it's coffee. We're drinking it. We're running trains. We've got some stuff to do. Let's. I didn't even know. You know what? I didn't even open Steam, and I didn't even start the game. I'm a professional. I was busy getting. I was getting things done for prior to stream. I had to get Rocco his food, and I had to get him water, and I had to feed the bearded dragon, which sounds perverted, but it's actually a bearded dragon. That's a very loud diesel engine. We're gonna have to fix that. We got to put it onto cable B. Railroader doesn't keep my sound settings, so all right, let's get her going. Let's just get this unit going. Oh, I gotta itch my head. Okay, so here we are on the Blue Ridge Western. All these cars have to go down to Silva. These are all going down to Silva. All lots of them. Lots of them are going down to Silva. This is, I believe, the 200. No, this is the 202. So it is going down to Silva. All these cars. Oh no! Wait! Whoa! 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 NM! Whoa! Whoa! I am mistaken here. I am mistaken. These cars don't go down to Silva. They go. They stay here. So, having said that, we've got to split this train. It's a shorter train than what I thought it was going to be. Let's come over here. Oh, that's 100. Sorry, 202 is the small one. Where's he chilling at? He is chilling right there. So we're going to get him underway, and we're going to put him into the siding at uh, uh, Barker's, the Barker siding. Now we want it to be this direction. Yeah, we want to put him into the Barker siding here. So let's get him moving. I'm going to stop him right there. Okay, now we can come back to the 100. So I mistakenly said that we're going to be taking 42 cars over there, but that is untrue. That is factually untrue. We have to split out the log cars. We got to get the log cars out of here. So let's turn on the handbrake here. Pop that unit, and we're gonna put this guy. We're gonna swing it down to like right here. Wait, how long is this? Actually, I think I'm gonna put it. Oh no, I got to put it on this track. So we're gonna put it down to right here. This has got to be a back end anyway. So we will get this guy going. That was my bad. I was all excited about taking 42 cars down to Silva, and it's not actually 42 cars that we're taking. We're only taking less than that. So I don't. So coffee wise, I'm drinking. I think it's just the coffee brand I'm drinking. It's the. I don't remember. It's the same as the um, creamer that I've been using. I don't normally use creamer, and I decided I was going to try this French vanilla stuff from. I think it's like a local. Well, it's local to Food City because I don't think we had it in Indiana, but it isn't terrible. But I think the coffee is a little bit weak, if that makes sense. I'm not playing with my fake butterfly knife. Glad this isn't real. I would have cut my fingers off. Oh, we're almost there. Yeah, we just got to push this guy. We got to get rid of some of the. We got to do the log cars here. I was going to. No, you know what we're going to do? Is we're going to just push these in over here. The easiest thing would, for me would be to just push them into right here. Let's get those guys in there. We're just going to get them into where they're supposed to be, then split off the other cars. Because what I was going to do was is I was going to take this and then put those back over there. But the easiest thing would be to just back all of this over to there and then put it and then split it here, take these off, and then put those in. I don't even know that all of these are going to fit. We didn't bring up our. We got to bring up our. We have to bring up the map, the Railroader map. I actually got to put this in all the chats. This is the Railroader map. So if you are playing the game and you wonder what goes where, there you go. So that's going to hold that R1's going to hold 12 cars. How many cars of how many do you think we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is not going to. That's 14. So that's not going to hold all of those cars. So we're going to just push it back to. We're putting the all there, I guess, but it's not going to hold all of them. Check in on the 2 hundo. He's making his way downtown. He's rocking, including the engines, 29 cars. I don't think they're struggling for power at all. Spin right. Did you see that? Conductor seat. Oh. I was like, what? We're at 558 gallons of fuel, so that should be fine. Wait, is the 100 is... No, yeah, we're definitely going to have to fix that because we put the 102 on the front. So we're going to have to make the 102 the primary engine here. All the cars, I think, will fit over here. It's just they're not all going to be taken by the sawmill. Which is fine. That's fine. Try not to slurp my coffee. I think the name of the coffee company is like Wide Awake Coffee. Am I thinking that right? Let me look on my Food City app. Also, I don't use the... I don't have a... like a Keurig. I use an actual drip coffee maker. Wide Awake Yeah, Wide Awake Coffee Company. Probably just need to add a smidgen more of the coffee to the mix. Okay, so we're going to take those two cars off, and we're going to put them right here. Also, let's cancel that for a minute because we got to make the 102 the point, right? The 102 needs to be the point engine here. And the 100 needs to be a multi-unit. And I need to set it as manual. Okay, so now we can put that car, those two cars right here. Alright, we're looking good. We're looking good. I need to pop that out and put it over here. Like so. That's good. That's lovely. So hopefully everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful day. Whenever, if you're not watching live, you know, whenever you're watching, hopefully you're having a wonderful day. It's a good time zone for you. Sunday, Monday, you know, whenever. I went down to... Hello, Romy. Hello. Thank you. Romy, you're number one. You're number one, Romy. Yeah, yesterday I went down to Sevierville, and DB and I were having a discussion yesterday evening if it was Sevierville or if it was actually Sevierville. And I said, well, Dolly Parton is from Sevierville, and she calls it Sevierville. So I'm going with what Dolly Parton says. And I would call it Sevierville no matter what. But, I mean, she's correct. Okay, we have to drop these cars off here. And then put these guys right back over here. But yeah, I was talking to DB on Friday night. He gets me into trouble. It makes me spend money sometimes. But I said we were talking about like cowboy hats and all these other things, and this is my like crushable. It's like a crushable. It's called an Outback hat, and it was like $60 on Amazon. I really like this hat. I don't wear my cowboy hats very often, but because you know I'd just be sitting in the house with them on, kind of like this. Maybe I should start. I can't do it while I stream, but anyway, we were talking about cowboy hats, and he was talking about a place that he goes. Oh, we were talking about his shirt that he had on. I said his shirt looked nice, and he was like, "Oh, it's from Cavender's," and I said, "I wonder if they have one of those around here." Well, they have one in Knoxville, and I was like, "Wonder if there is another one." And so anyway, there was one in Sevierville. It's where all the touristy stuff is here in Tennessee, on the east of Tennessee. You got like Sevierville, Gatlinburg, and Pigeon Forge, where all the touristy peoples go. Because that's where like Dollywood. There's some other things. I know Dollywood is there. I haven't been over to Gatlinburg in a very, very long time. Probably since I was a kid. I think we went to Gatlinburg when we came here when I was a kid. But yeah, so I went over to Sevierville and I was driving down I-40. It's like 30 minutes away. So I was driving down I-40 and I saw a sign that said moonshine tasting. You know, free moonshine tastes. And I said to myself, actually, yeah, I said this out loud. I was like, well, it's 11:30. Is that too early to drink moonshine? And I said, no, no, it's not. So I went to the moonshine tasting place and taste tested. You get 6 taste tests, which were all pretty good. Like they were all pretty good. I ended up buying a strawberry moonshine, which was really good. It's, what is it? Summer strawberry. And then I ended up buying a cinnamon roll cream liqueur, which kind of tastes like alcoholic cinnamon toast crunch. Also went to the Bass Pro shop. What did I get at Bass Pro? Okay, the 202 is at his designated area, but we're going to bring this train down. Oh, I went to Bass Pro. I got like a, my name. It's like no drinking during, no working during drinking hours. Oh, dude, the alcohol tastes like dessert. Yes. And it's really good. There is stuff around here in the US called bourbon cream. The there's a place up in Indiana that makes a maple bourbon cream, and it's so good. But yeah, it's like a dessert alcohol is basically what it is. It's like a dessert alcohol, and you just put some ice in it. I think mine's in the refrigerator, so it's already chilled. I didn't even open it when I got home, but you put some ice in it, and you just drink a little bit. You just sip on it a little while. I think that is it 30%, 25%? I'd have to get the bottle. The moonshine though is pretty beefy at 50% alcohol, which is not normal for like the moonshine you would buy at the store. Moonshine you buy at the store is like 25%, something like that for the most part. This stuff's 50. And also went to a couple other places. Well, I went to Bass Pro Shops. And I honestly, I was trying to find. They had some Costa Del Mar T-shirts, and I almost bought one, but it was like $30 or something like that for the T-shirt, and I said to myself that I can just get that online for like 10 bucks or $10 cheaper, like $20. So I do need new shirts. Some of my shirts are just getting worn out. But yeah, I got like old timey candy, which were lemon drops and cherry hard candies. And I was saying to myself that the transition to old man is, progressing because I'm buying hard candies. So, that's how it goes. That's how she goes. And yeah, so went after I went to Bass Pro, then I went to the Moonshine Place, and then I went over to. I stopped at the. I was going to the Great Smoky Mountain Knife Works, but there was like this antique, like this little antique shop there, and it was very tiny, and they didn't have anything I wanted. They had some like road signs there, and if I had found like a good train road sign, I would have got that. There was one that was said something to do not stop your trucks on the tracks. I was like, if this was like a good train sign, I would have considered buying one. So they didn't really have anything that I wanted. And then I went to the Great Smoky Mountain Knife Works, which it feels like they built the building and then they just kept adding onto it. And they just kept adding different like levels and different like areas. And I got to the point where I was down. They had a place where they sell like rocks. They had like, you could go in there and buy like antique stuff. They had a coin from a, let's say, an old Spanish ship that had sunk that somebody had found for like $7,000. I was like, okay, well, that's pretty cool. And they had, you know, like artifacts kind of deals that you could buy. And then they had the traditional, here's some rocks and stuff like that. And I just got to the point where it was just overwhelming. Like there was so much stuff. And I was just like, I gotta get out of here. I was like, I'm done in this store. where I'm leaving. I say we, but it was just me. So I pieced out and went to. There was another moonshine. There's moonshine places just everywhere. Okay, let's go to. We're gonna send them all the way down here to Silva. Some of these go down here, so we're gonna send them down to this area here. We're at the wrong end. Well, I mean, we're not technically at the wrong end. I think we need to be at the... I'm going to bring them all the way down to this end. On this track in the middle. Middle track seems like a better idea. It's 11 miles. Yep. So I went to the... I just had to get out of the Smoky Mountain Knife Works. It was just overwhelming. Plus, I didn't need any knives. I have plenty. I also don't need any more hats, but I bought two working outside hats. Or working around the house hats. You know, the Bass Pro hats are $6. So I bought 2 of them because you can ruin them. And you don't ruin a $40 one. You know, yes. Yes. So many knives. Yes. Then I went to, I don't remember what this moonshine place was, but their bottles are like thick glass. And I opened that yesterday evening, later in the evening, and it's like this mountain, what is this? Smoky Dew moonshine, because you know Smoky Mountains, Mountain Dew, Smoky Dew moonshine, which is lemon and lime flavored. It was, oh my goodness, I didn't want to do a tasting there because it was not free. It was like $5 to do tasting, and I was like, I don't want to pay because I just want to kind of look and grab something, and so that's what I got, and it's really good. I mean, you can taste the alcohol, but it's not overpowering, which is very dangerous. Because I think it was 25% alcohol, I think is what those are. So then I went to the old Lodge store and got a couple cast iron. I got a 12-inch cast iron skillet and a 10.5-inch cast iron griddle. And I bought the cast iron is made in Tennessee, and they have, you know, quality control, and so they have a spot in the back where it is like factory second, so it would have a small defect in the cast iron. It's not a defect big enough that they would put it back to remelt it and turn it into new cast iron, but it's not a huge. It's big. It's a defect enough that they don't want to sell it at as their high quality. So they put it as a factory second. So anyway, the griddle I bought was $15, and it was like half off basically, and the 12-inch skillet was 22, and it was just a little bit less. They're normally 40, so it was almost half off as well. So I'm like, okay, well, I got some cast iron skillet, cast iron stuff, and then I went to, I did go to Cavender's. I ended up getting a hat, which I'm not wearing, and 2 shirts, 2 Western shirts. Kid's about to get Western up in here. Where are we at? We are at Thomas Valley, right? And then I did go to Tennessee, what was it called? Like Tennessee Shine and Wine or something like that. And you were supposed to get 4 taste tests of cider and wine. I didn't go to the moonshine part. So I have like one side of it is wine and ciders, and the other side is their moonshine. I didn't go over to the moonshine place. I went into the, because it was like, oh, there's coffee, and I was like, oh, I could go in here and buy some coffee, but it's just a coffee shop. It's not a you can go in and buy bags of coffee place. But I was there, and the lady was like, do you want to try some moonshine or some cider and whatnot? And I was like, yeah, sure. So you got like 4 of each, but it ended up being like six of the ciders and like 5 of the wine, and I hadn't eaten all day, little buzz. I can't say I hadn't eaten all day. I had a moon pie that I had bought from Bass Pro Shops. That was interesting. You could see the trains rocking there. So yeah, all in all, fun day. It was like 5 hours, I guess I was gone. Rocco was very excited to see me when I got home. Like I'd been gone for days. And the day before, on Friday, because I had been working, I'd worked so much at night. Last week I'd worked probably 2 or 3 hours at night. And the week before I had worked, there was a Thursday where I worked like 4 hours or so at night. And I was like, I told my supervisor, I'm just going to I'm leaving early on today when our Friday meeting, because I had just worked a lot of overtime hours, and we don't get paid overtime, so we can comp our time. And so I just was like, I'm going to take like half a day on Friday. And if I hadn't, like, I didn't even take half a day. I took 2.5 hours. So I left it. I worked until almost 1. And then I left. I think I left at like 12:45. So, like, my normal lunch is at noon. So I worked until 12:45 because there were some people that were having these issues anyway. So I worked until then, and then I had to go down and get Rocco's food from Knoxville at the Petco. And I mean, I could have ordered it, but I said I wanted to go down to Knoxville, and because I hadn't been. If I have, it's been a very long time, like 30 or 35 years or something like that. So I went down there and went to Petco, got his food, ate at a place called Dead End Barbecue, which was amazing. It was very good. And I had a beer from Johnson City Brewing, which is north of me. No, is it Jefferson City Brewing? Jefferson City Brewing, which is south of me. And it was a Mexican lager with hints of sea salt and lime, and you could actually taste this like sea salt and lime in it, and it was really good. The barbecue, also, I got like a loaded baked potato is what I would call it, but it had like brisket on it and, you know, all the fixins, and it's so good. I don't know how I ate that whole thing. Probably because I was very hungry. I didn't eat dinner. It was so much food. But it was, yeah, the place was like right over by the campus for the University of Tennessee. Like, it's a meat. I'm gonna try this. All right, I was recording a drive by there. Okay, what do I want to do? I want to get the 200. No, we're at the 202. So I'm gonna take him over. He can now go over to Wilmont. I'm gonna put him into the siding here. I'm gonna put him right here. All right, 5 miles. It's a good run. That's a good run right there. I don't know how far he still has to go. Thanks, Paul. Hello. Fuller, hello. Good race on Friday, eh? Yeah, you know, I didn't remember that. You know, I know you're from Michigan, but it did, you know, like you could tell when it occurred to me that I was like, oh yeah, Rolf is from Michigan. I think so. I think it was fixed. The race was fixed. I'm calling shenanigans on it. I honestly was hoping that my car would do better. So when you run these races, you notice things about the game itself. And I think one of the things about the game itself is that you saw when I went so the first time I went into the pits, I took which was weird because it was 1 lap. My car goes into the pits, it takes 2 tires and fuel, which was a bad thing. But I think what happens is that I think the first pit stall at some of the tracks, if people have done anything with the track itself, the first pit stall is too close to the pace car, the beautiful orange and black Dodge Challenger pace car. Very interesting to watch the AI do the controls. Yeah, so there's some tracks, and I notice it because I see it happen with some of the... And I need to... So what my thought is the reason I'm saying this is I need to write this down. I need to watch some of the races again, the pit stops, and then write down which track where the pits are funky and fix parts of it, because you will see sometimes where the pace car, like the person in the first pit stall, who is usually the pole sitter, will get in there and then they do this weird maneuver where they are coming out of their pit stall, and it's because the pace car is too close to them. So I think the game itself kind of, it doesn't want to make a collision with the pace car, and so it causes issues with how the person that is in pit stall number 1 exits their pit stall and causes them to get stuck in it. So I need to start writing that down to say, okay, this guy is, this pit stall's too, or it's too close to the pace car, so I need to move the pace car further down the track. The pace car's pit stall further down the track, and see if that fixes things. Because I've seen it where a person who is the leader comes into the pits, they were on the pole, and they get stuck in their pit stall for 5-10 seconds. And you're like, what is going on? And I always, when I see it happen, I always say, oh, they've had an issue in the pits, and it's always pit stall number 1. So I think Michigan has that issue. Because honestly, when my car pitted the first time, I can understand, like they took 2 tires and fuel. But this, I went from like 12th down to the last person. And it's because of the pit stall. So it's something I have to probably write down and say, hey, this needs to be fixed. I've seen it happen to Nick several times too. When you run the races as many as I have, and you just sit there and you have to watch it, and you have to pay attention, because you're calling the race, and so when you see that, you just kind of make mental notes, but you always forget. Thank you so much for gigantifying that emote. Very much appreciated. Oh yeah, I wanted to follow you the last time, and I completely forgot about it, and I remembered this morning. I just, I'll do it now. Thank you so much for the bits. Very much appreciated. We're railroading. No, it's a track issue. It's actually a track I&I issue. JTM and I have these discussions frequently. JTM actually fixed a couple of the tracks over the winter. He fixed the driving lines in he fixed the driving line at North Wilkesboro, and then he fixed the pit road. I don't remember where he fixed the pit road at, but he fixed the pit road at a certain place too. We're just kind of chilling while the trains drive themselves. Where's the 200? The 202, which is the main engine. Where is it at right now? Oh, it's getting close. Hello, Moon Bunny. Hello. That's almost there. It's almost done. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Sunday. Those of you on the East Coast, this looks good. Yeah, we're not driving with truck. We're using. It's almost automated, really. I kind of just point and click now. Lots of automation. He's very loud. He's a very loud guy. Here's my other train. That's actually a really big train. I should have put him on this track, I guess. Oh, he's 1,300 feet, which is not going to fit into that siding. That's Conley Creek. Oh, yeah. That's got to go back down to Conley Creek. And these are Whittier Sawmills. Whittier Sawmill. I honestly don't know if I'm going to get all of that. Those I can push over to here. So we've got to split this guy up, because these are all going to be push-ins. So I think I can do like 5 or 6 at a time. So we're going to split the train itself. Oh, you know what? Anyway, this is fine. 202, I'm going to take him to the rear here. Oh, I can't take him to the rear. Darn it. Okay. I have to wait for him to move. From what I remember from people I knew that worked on the railroad, conductors do. It is a very, I would say, probably a very dangerous job from my perspective. So, yeah, I work in IT, which, yeah, dangerous to your hands. Yes, but yeah. Anyway, hold on, I'll tell you. Yes, I would say conductors have a dangerous job on the railroad, so their pay is probably reflective of that. Yes, I am pretty much all settled here in Tennessee, and I am doing remodels to the house, and it is going really well. I kind of have taken. I probably finished parts of it today. Well, not finish it. I'll move on to the next step today. So there was a doorway in my kitchen or in my living room that went into the dining room. So the dining room and the kitchen are all like one space. And there was a door in my living room that went into the dining room on the right-hand side, and on the left-hand side there was a door that went into the kitchen. So I am closing off the door on the right-hand side that goes into the dining room, and then I've already closed it off. I just have to put on the joint compound and some other stuff. Okay, so the 200 I want to put over here in front of him, because we can only take like 4 or 5 cars at a time. Yeah, I am trying. I'm trying my best to do that. We're gonna see what my power usage looks like. I'm hoping that my last bill was like the actual reflective of the amount of power that I use over the course of a month, and it is not insanely higher than what I'm hoping it's not going to be, because I don't want to pay like $500 a month for electricity here. That would be awful. Well, yeah, and also when I looked at it, I think it was very weird because like I had the half month for April and the full month for May, and so May's bill was like 160, April's bill was 75. So I'm hoping that that is more reflective of what the actual bill will be. I should have moved these two guys back farther. Okay, give me a 202. He's actually got to go back a lot farther here. I'm put him right there. And the 200 has to go back a lot farther as well. Because I have to be able. Yeah, I also keep my air conditioner is insanely good. So I have it on 75, and there are times where I almost like it freezes me out of here. So I could almost put it on like 76. I'm going to do 5 cars. I could probably do more, but I want to make sure that we get the right amount, and I don't want to mess this up. Okay, so this guy needs to get rid of that and switch it to a waypoint. And we need to go forward. Actually, we're going to do yard. And we're going to go forward 20 cars. Let's start at 10. We'll start at 10 cars. But I mean, other than, concerns over like power, everything has been amazing and I love it here. Kind of, one of those long roads to get here. I'm probably going to go, what, like 5 more cars, I guess. Can we go 5 more cars here, Chief? Let's see what that gives us. I should have probably just gone 10, but I just want to get him past this switch. All right, that should be good. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the 200. Actually, just going to attach it to the end here. That's the 201. And put the 201 right here. Oh, we're at yard. Waypoint, 201, right here. So that can hold 7 and 7. On the Whittier sawmill, we can do 7 and 7. So these 5 cars and then 2 more. Wait for him to get out of the way. Then we'll push that over to here. Oh yeah, just keep her going, keep her going, keep her going. We might have to go. That should be good. Okay, now you can put these cars over here. All right, we'll come back down to the 102. All right, so Silva paperboard. This goes into P2, which has not really done anything. It is still unloading. I might have to throw all of these cars on that middle spot. I think that's what I'm going to do right now, is just split this for right now. Throw on the handbrake, and then we're going to put these guys are going to slap them just down here. Right there. There we go. We just got to drop them off, you know what I mean? Because these are just I don't know how long this will take to unload all of these cars, but it may take a while. So we will just put them right here. And then we can come back and get the rest of this train and take it down to the interchange, because everything else goes to the interchange, right? Yarp. I was thinking to myself, oh, what is it? Okay, so yeah, we're down in Silva. I was thinking to myself, there is a mod out for the game that adds Asheville. I think I got a sneeze. Yeah, I think there's a mod out for the game that adds Asheville, and I thought, you know, I could always add Asheville to this. I thought this was rolling. I was like, that could be bad. Am I putting those into the right spot? SO1 and 2? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, you know what we'll do is we'll grab the 202 here instead, and we will slap that bad boy R. If I had really thought about this, instead of putting the, I was thinking about it differently. I should have put them over here. Just going to apply the handbrake to that for right now. We got to get him out of the way. So what we're going to do is we're going to run that train down to here. Actually, I'm going to put the 201 right here. And the 202, we're going to put right here. Because he'll get there faster than him. Let's check our... They might be ready to go. Oh, they are. We could switch out all of our log cars here as well. Dude, they're just ripping on the logs, man. You know what we're gonna do is the 200 here. We're gonna bring this guy over. Actually, bring him over to here. What's up, Resemble? Good morning. Glad everybody's coming and hanging out here. So what I'm doing is, what are these? These are L3s. Okay. So what I'm doing is I am going to pull these two cars off. I'm going to switch these around because these are also L3s. So I'm going to put these two cars over here because they're empty. Slap these two cars back right here because they're still full. Let them unload. Also take off the handbrake on that one. Throw the handbrake on this one. Okay, he is good to go. So they are into that siding. We can... It's not exactly where I wanted them to be, but whatever, I guess. The game will figure itself out. Okay. Come back over, hook up to this guy. Oh, I need to be 20, yeah, this one. 102. We'll head back to over here. So this one is good. Oh, I need to pull these forward. Oh, yeah. So if I could get them pulled forward, we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars. We're going to do... Oh, that goes to C2. Okay, so let's pull... Oh, we could still do 5 cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could do these 6 cars. Oh, we need to check... Are these full yet? Okay, it should be okay. It should be okay. It should be okay. So what we're going to do is we need to come up to... I'm actually going to pull... What is this one? The 202. I'm going to pull him all the way up to here. I probably need to hook up the air brakes. Okay. Pull that all the way forward here. And the 200... Drop these two cars. Well, apply the handbrake so they don't roll. And then put these 2 cars back right here. That way, when these are all unloaded, we can just take all of them over. They're already in the, L1, L2, L3. Because that makes it easier. Are these all L1? No, these are L2. They're actually backwards. I don't know that it matters. It doesn't. Okay, 102. Or I'm sorry, 202 is there. So we're going to put the 201 on the back side of this train. And the 202 will come back over here. Like that. Okay. We are on the train here. Let's get ourselves some breakage. And then we can pull all of these cars down to here. Oh, I need Control T. Yep, right there. Right there. So we'll get that guy down here. I know I don't believe I need 3 engines for this guy, but that's just how we're running her. Okay. So those are okay, good. He is into that spot. I don't need to put that on. I'm going to go pick these guys back up. Put them on the end. Come over here. He's on the end of this. Let's hook the brakes up. And he will go into this spot right here for right. So we got to put it into there. And then we have to take the 2 cars off the spot next to the engine and put them over here. So then the 202 can come back here and hooked onto that. Where do these go? Oh, they go Conley Creek. Okay. How many more of these cars do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them? Oh. Interesting. Okay. Yes, amount of cars. Well, we've got 8 more, and 7 cars can fit in here. So I think I can put 2 more cars here. Oh. Hmm. He's like, he's looking at another trine. Well, come back up here. They're just touching tips there. Yeah, sorry about that. So sorry. Actually, probably need to bring you, like, up here. Okay, so we need to pull... We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I'm going to pull all of these up here. I don't know that they'll all fit into this siding, but we're going to pull all of them up here. I'll put him right there. Okay, now we can put him over here. So this spot where he is allegedly will fit 9 cars. So we're about to see. So this is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6 cars. It doesn't give me the distance on it, but it says it'll fit 9 cars. It might. I know what is that? What I say it was 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it probably will fit at least 8. Did I fit? Yeah, okay. I might be able to put all those cars in there. Into that little backing track right here. All 8 of them, plus the engine. The engine's small. That is the 201. And I can just put that right here. I'm going to undo the... It's going to bounce it off the buffer. I guess we'll see if all these cars fit. Let's go down here to these guys. Did we get it all in here? Oh, we did. Fantastic. Wait, I want to move these trains out of the way. So I'm just going to put them down here. Because when the interchange does its thing overnight, I just want them to be out of the way in case it fills up the whole interchange there. Oh, I got to stretch. I think I'm just going to leave him on here right now. Okay, these 2 cars are in there. So the 201. Oops. And then the 202. Okay, so we're going to give this a go. And see if we can't put all of these cars into that siding. Allegedly. We'll start by putting some right there. I don't know. That is 4. We might be able to get 3 in there. So 7. That's 5. Maybe get 2 in there. So that's 5 cars. We've got 8. We need some more trackage here. Can you guys just throw some more trackage down here? Because we need more trackage. More. How close are we to filling these things? Not close at all. FEC. I wonder if that's the Florida East Coast. Okay, those are good to go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 200. Did I put the brake on this thing? I did not. So we're going to put the brake on. The 200 is going to go down to here and connect up to this guy. Because we got to put that down there. We got to take those cars down there anyway. Did it fit? Oh man, look at that. Barely fits. It barely fits. So we could put all these cars in here. It's just not all of them are going to be able to be taken by the place to start off with. Odd. Can we get 3? Okay, we got 3. Bounced her off the buffer. Okay, then we're going to put the other one over here. I think this is where it's split, so let's put that. So how many did I get here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wait, no. Cancel whatever I just did. $202 goes right here. Okay, 200. You are right here. You need to be on the front end of this. Right there. 201. I'll have to pull you out here in a minute. Once that guy pushes those cars in, and these are almost unloaded. So once that unloads, it'll start with the rest of these 3. Man, I don't know if I'll get all 5 of these cars in here. I mean, I will, but... Oh, that's only going to take one of them. Are we all the way at the end of the buffer? So these 4 we're going to have to put on a siding. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring him over to here. We'll see where that takes it. Okay, does it take it all the way down? We'll see what where it takes it. Okay. Give him some Earls. Okay, we're going to bring him up to here. Actually, we'll bring him up to here because we can just take him off the front at that point. Because he's got to go. Technically, they push in to that spot, so he would have to be on the back. Or we could have a train on the front and one on the back. We could do that. Who is this? We'll just do select. I want to put it actually right there. Select. And I'm going to put him right here. I need to take these cars. So this is L3 and L1. So I'm actually going to bring that train back actually all the way down, and put him on the end of that. 200 could actually go back some. What we'll do is we will say yard, reverse, 2 cars. So get him all the way into this siding. And eventually it'll be connected to the front of this, I think. So there's no way that I can get all of those cars into... Right? How many cars are there over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus another... 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it'll take all 7 on the L3. L1 will take 5 cars, which would be all 5 of those. L2 is 8 cars. So that L1 will have to stay over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think these are all L2s. So once those are unloaded, we can put everything except this one L1, which is 005, because L1 can only take 5 cars, and the 5 cars are sitting back over there. Honestly, should probably just sell for 005. Or just have it sitting on a siding somewhere. Because we don't technically need it, right? We don't have enough space for it, is what I'm saying. Because if I jump and look at the map, how many cars do we have over here right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 over here right now. So, and we have 11 cars. Is that what I'm thinking? We have 5 here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 11 cars. I need to get rid of one of the L1s. The L3s take 7, which we have 7 of. How many cars are there right now? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could switch that. We could switch I'm going to switch that one over to an L3 car. So instead of this one right here, oh, there's two of them. So it holds 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many did I have over here? Because I have 2 extra cars. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's all of those. We have 2 L1s, which is okay. So I think I need to get rid of these the 4005 and 4006 because there's just too many L1 cars. Now, can I just do I have to take this back to the equipment? I think I would have to take it down to Silva to sell it, which I could do when I take the next cars down to Silva. So just sell those two. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 L1s here. I guess that's what I'll do is I'll take those 2 L1 cars and just set them as I'm going to sell those because we don't need them. They're just too many. So we're going to say we're going to sell that one. And we're going to sell... Nope. We're going to sell this one. That way we have the correct number of cars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which all go into L2. So that'll hold 8 cars. 7 cars into L3 and 5 cars into L1. So then we will have enough cores everywhere. Now our P3 and 4, so we have 12 cars for P3 and 4. Which we don't have 12 cars sitting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7. So that should be good. These are all P3 4s. Yeah. The P1 cars are all the way down there right now. So there's only 4 P1 cars. I don't remember if I did. I don't know. I would have to go down there and figure it out. That's too much work. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is gotta wait on those L2s to be done. So we have to wait on these 2 cars to get done. So let's do this. Settings, open time window, wait an hour. Okay, so we are all good to go now. All right, so what we can do here is we're going to pull out these cars. So we're going to grab this engine, the 202. Put the brake on for that guy. Oh goodness, we already have how many we got? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. We can put these cars in here now. But we have to pull out 5 cars. 2 of them are on the back over here. We put those 2 over here, put these 3 onto that, and then put those 4 into there. Goodness. Okay, give me the 202. Give me him. Put him on the end of there. Lots of running. We're running trains. We're running trains. what we'll do with the other ones, he's going to be on the back side of this. So we will grab, these are L3s. So we'll put the other L3s right there. Okay. No, we want this guy. I think there's a way to maybe control click or like control click. No, control. Let's say I have the 201. Control shift. Oh yeah, there we go. Control shift. So then I don't have to right click every time. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go grab all of these cars out of here. Oh no, you know what I should actually use to do this? Is the other train. To 201. Okay. So we are split somewhere. Probably at the L3, I guess. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to run this up. We're going to pull all those cars out with this train. Mm-hmm. Go grab those, pull those back, pull the 2 cars out of the middle, set them on the siding. Or when we take these other cars back to Silva, so we'll start assembling a train for Silva. We will check our map. We will come down here. Oh, we're getting some. We're getting some empties, but not that many. Which is fine. Nothing going on over here, really. Okay. All right, so what we want to do is we want to pull these 2 cars out. We're going to put them, I'm actually just going to slap them right here. Does that one need to go? Okay, no, it does not. So we're going to slap them right there. And we'll pull the 3 cars out of the middle over here and slap them right there. Then we could put 4 cars over here. And we're running trains. And we will build a train for Silva on the right-hand line over here. Honestly, don't need to push it back that far. It only needs to be about right here. L3. You just gotta find where the brake is. Right here it is. Turn off of that. Okay, now we just need to pull this all the way back to, I'm gonna pull it all the way back to here. Oh no, I need to give me... we'll have to figure this out. We'll have to watch it. Okay, so this guy is good to go. I can... put that on. Put this back over here. So I want to pull these two trains out. So honestly, like, no, I need to get them down to here because I need to get that train. Microphone is just right in my eyeball. Okay, we're on the correct engine. Okay, I'm gonna hit stop now. And we oh, perfect. Perfect. All right, give me the yard. We're going to go revert. Are we Yeah, we're going to go reverse. And we're going to go what? 5 cars in reverse. Is that the 200? Yeah. I need to be him as a waypoint. Right to there. Okay, he is good to go. He needs to be over here. Cancel that. Cancel that. Back here. Oh, forgot to disconnect it. I mean, I'd never do that. Okay, now you can be over here. Okay. All right. Pull him back to, say, there. Honestly, I need to put those cars right here. So he's just actually going to go all the way down there. So then this one will go back to waypoint. And we will put this all back right here. Then to there. Okay, he's good. All right, he is good. He's going to put him those right there. And what we need to do is this guy needs to go back on the front of this train. Right? Oh, we need to go back a lot far. Oh, yeah. Connect that up. And we need to go all the way back to here. I don't know that we need to go back that far. I'm going to hit stop. Okay, how many cars is this? Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're going to go yard, reverse, 20 cars. That might put us all the way back there anyway. Okay, apply the handbrake to that. Put him on the end of this. You know, honestly, no, because that needs to be. I guess it doesn't. I'm thinking here. The L1s go first. So we could just put him on the front of this. That's also fine. Right, we need to go forward. What, 3 cars? Let's go 5 cars forward. Oh, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get 5 cars into there. I'm going to do waypoint. I'm just going to put him right here. Honestly, that's good right there. Well, I could just... Let's just go get these cars. That's going to take a hot minute to do. Because he's going to have to come up here. Back up, yada, 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 yada. So we'll just put him up there. Oh yeah, 20 cars almost put us at the end anyway. We'll put him on the front. All right. So the other thing is that all of those stops still have log cars in them. So we will need to take the other engine over there and pull out log cars. Right? Right. Right. Yeah. Before we take this train over there, we would have to pull out all those log cars. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we would. I'm thinking about the sidings over there. The sidings aren't long enough to pull out all. Let's see, there was 5, 7, 8. We definitely don't have enough cars over there. We don't have enough siding over there to pull out that many cars. Okay, I need to put these right here. And then one, I think, on the end of this. And then we can take those cars and put them back for the silver interchange, which... Oh, this guy needs to go back, what, 2 cars for me to be able to get around him? So the 201 will become that on manual. The 200 we're going to set to road. No. Yard. And we need to go back 2 cars in reverse. I might not be able to set him as a... Where's that at? No, that's the other one. 201. Two 201. Oh, I was like, where the hell did he go? He's right there. This needs to be manual. 202 needs to be waypoint. 201 needs to be just cut out. Actually, it might probably just need to be... Okay. All right, now 202. Again, now that I've figured this out in my head. Okay, that's a 201. The 200. Oh, I'm going to have to go back one more car. One more car. One more car. Yeah, one more car. Because we got to get that other train around it. Yeah. There we go. No, it's okay. We don't need to go back any further. We're good right there. Now we just have to wait on this guy. So once that's done, we'll take these cars, put them... Well, I mean, technically we don't have to right now. We can leave them there. I think that's what we'll do, is I think we're just going to leave these cars here for right now. Because I don't know how much the sawmill is going to keep working. Because there's no things over here. So put those cars on here. I'm going to leave these here. And this guy is going to go start picking up log cars. I might actually need 2 engines for that. Those are going to be heavy. We'll find out. We'll find out if this guy can pull all of those log cars. So I'm thinking that I could probably put all 5 of those L1s on the siding. Over there by the L1. I could probably put all 5 of those by the siding. 8. And there's 15 cars. of logs for L2 and L3. L3 is a... I have to back into that one. I don't know how many cars... I don't know if all 7 will fit on the siding over there. I think I need to do the L3 first. Yeah, I think I have to do the L3 first before I do anything else. Because I got to pull L1 out. I can put it on the siding. It's just the L2s that are a lot of cars. Because I was like, could I get the train rolling, the other train rolling, before I pull out all those log cars? And I think the answer to that is no. Let me go see. Let me see. I might be able to get all 8 of those cars right here. Oh, there's only 5 here. Ideas. Okay, so this guy needs to start on his way anyway. So we got to get him over to here. And we need to pull out these cars anyway. So I should be able to put these 5 cars right here. I think I can take... Oh, wait, is there only 4 cars here? Oh, I thought there was 8. Oh, we're good. Oh, we're good. We actually don't have to sell those other 2 cars. We can put them on something else. So, like these 2 cars right here, we're actually not going to sell them. We're going to put them on to L2. Repair operations. Yeah, we're going to put those onto L2 with the current L2s that are over there, is what we're going to do. He's ripping. Okay, now this guy, we're going to bring him over to... We're going to bring him over to here. To start off with. All right. All right. You guys can watch that going on. I'm going to go to the restroom. Did I do the whole camera group, or did I just not do... I need to do that. I need to do that where it's the whole camera group instead of just my face. I don't think I can do that, can I? I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to bring up my Stream Deck here. And we are on... Nope. We're on our Stream Deck. Sources. Sources. Can I do... Source? It is camera group. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll do this. And you guys can just chill. I'm going to go to the restroom. I'll be right back. Well, that's like perfect timing. Okay. So let's get these cars out of how. I was like, oh, is he waiting over here? No. So I'm going to bring that back to there. Hmm. I was like, wait, what? No, he's over here. Oh, is he just like interesting? Maybe we just put it in forward. No, he needs to be in reverse. Wait, no. Let's put it in neutral. He needs to be in forward. I'm gonna stop the. Which one is he? He is 200. I'm gonna stop him. Stop him right here. Because I gotta back this guy up. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you need to go right here. Wait. Oh. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You need to go right here. You are this guy. And you need to go. You need to stop right there. Okay, we got her figured out now. I just need to select. I just need to select that car. Okay, so I need to now jump down to here and grab these cars. All right. So now we have to get where are the L1s? They're probably like in the middle somewhere. Oh, they all the way down at the end? Oh, would you look at that? Okay, I'm gonna pull it up to here. I don't know. I'm actually gonna pull it up to like right here. And I have to figure out how far I need to move up for the rest of the cars. So I put this train on the back, and I'm kind of using it. I don't know that in this game that you can use it, run it as like a DPU. That would be like a modern train. I think you can, if you can run it as a multi-unit at the head of the train, but I don't think you can put it at the back and then have it do the same thing because I don't think it controls the throttle. So you can sort of run it like a multi-unit or a DPU, but you have to be the one that controls it. Okay, so we need to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 cars. So I'm going to start with 10. 10 cars forward. I need to get it past this. I need to get the L3s past this switch, is really what I need to do. Oh, we need 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do 5 more cars. And that should be good. Okay, 202 is at the waypoint. Let's pull these cars out. And we're going to take them down to here. Right, huh? And we'll pull those 4 cars out. Because we can put those on that siding down there. And then attach our wagon. And we got this. Is what I'm saying. Okay, 201. All right, we did it. We got her. 201. We're going to call it the waypoint. We're going to put these right here. Right here, right now. Oh, the other thing is that, well, one, we'll see how, well, how many cars is that? It's 8, 13, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cars. So 13 full log cars. I don't know that the 202 will be able to hold that, be able to handle that. Like a glove. Put on the handbrake. Put him back on the end of the train. Because you have to shove that into L2. All right. Honestly, 202, you're good right there. Now I need you to come over here, connect up to that unit, and then pull them out. I should be able to put, yeah, that will be easy. That all eight of those cars should fit into this siding, and I'll be able to. The L3s are a back end, so we'll have to see how many cars we have there. Manual. To 100. Way over here. I'm actually going to pull it way past. Way past, like way over there. I don't know. We'll just let it do its thing. So what we're gonna do is we'll put these on the end of this train, the end of these 4 cars. We'll run him back around to the front. He'll be running backwards, but that's okay. That's fine. During my break, I let Rocco out, got some water. So it's now just water in trains. I only drink 1 cup of coffee a day, but it's a big cup. I don't know. I'll give it some juice here and see if she goes, you know? Oh, maybe that's because we only have that set to 15. Let's give that juice up to 35. Oh, well, we don't need to be doing that now. We're almost there. "24 cars. And we can actually stop right there. Okay. Seems like a lot of log cars. Seems like a lot of log cars. Okay. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay, let's cut him out. And connect that up. Which one of these has the handbrake on her? Oh, that guy does. Okay, so we can put him back over here on the front. Oh yeah, you just got to keep her going there, bud. You just got to keep her going. Oh, we're gonna get it. Faux show. Yeah, definitely put the handbrake on, because that's uphill. I think we got to pull these cars. Do we have to pull them up a little bit? Yeah. We got to do like 3 cars in reverse here. We'll see how she goes. Okay, we're gonna say yard, and we're gonna go reverse 5 cars. Okay. $201. You now become manual. 200 is this guy. And we're going to bring him all the way down to... So these cars are push-ins. So we're going to bring him all the way down to here. Okay. He's good to go. So now we just have to wait on the other ones. So the 200 will come off. I'll put him over here on the siding. The 201 will push in the Conley Creek cars, the P34 cars here, and then we will hook up the 200 to back in the other cars. The L3 cars. Honestly, would have been great is that I put the 202 in the middle, is what I should have just done. It's okay. Alright, 200. I'm going to put you right here. No, honestly, you can just go right here. You can just go right there. Taiwan. Waypoint. Put them all the way down here at the end. Oh, yep. It's fine. I was like, oh, I'm messing up. No. How many cars are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I might do 3 and 4 here. Because I have to move one over anyway, because all 6 of them won't fit. Or all 7 won't fit. I think it's only 6 cars here. According to the map, it's only 6 cars. So we would need to do one on the other side. So we might as well do like half and half, like 3 and 4, which is not technically half and half, but I don't know if it loads simultaneously. If it does, then it would be good to have them split. Feel me, blood? Yeah, so I'm just going to take these 3 cars off. Oh, she's loading up there, boys. That's fine. I'm sure that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, honestly, here, we're going to do this. We're going to hit stop. Keep going. No, this is fine. This is good. We'll just go with my original plan here. This is fine. Try and put the cart before the horse then. All right. I'm going to back this up to right here. That should be enough space because I got to get the 201. I'm sorry, the 200 will then go on to pull those cars and push them into that site into L3. Oh, we might wait. That's a lot of cars for L3. It'll hold 7. Is that 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 7. This is the 2 hundo. Excuse me. $201. You can come and go onto the front of this. $200. Can put those over here. And then we'll put the 200 on the front over here as well. And our last moves of the day will be to take all of these cars over to the sawmill. This guy will become a manual. And he will become a multi-unit. So now they'll be true multi-units. Okay, 201. Manual. Multi-unit. Oh, hey, then we're going to be 200, 201, 202. We'll be in order. Isn't that lovely? That's fantastic. It's so lovely. Okay, those are all in. They'll be starting to do their thing. And we'll put the 200 over here. Okay. The smell of coffee on my mustache. I think my guy, my actual physical guy, he's way down in Silva right now. He's on, I think, the 201. Oh, he's on the 102. Never mind. He's on one of those trains way down there. Ah. It's the ghost train. You know, fun times. Fun times were had by all. Yeah, keep her going there, bud. Keep her going. Keep her going. Keep her going. Good. All right, gentlemen. Let's go down to here. And you are going to connect up to this guy. All right, off we go. What are we at? 30? Let's push this unit to 35. Let's give her all the juice. Well, 45 is as fast as they'll go. But we're not going to run it at 45. It won't run it at 45 anyway. I think the track speed limit's 25 here. They may tell me. It does not. I think there's signs for it. I'm not yawning, you're yawning. Is this it? No, that's not a sign. We're just chilling right now. We're just chilling. We could hit the, you could hit the Heartbound soundtrack. I was like, oh my god, he's going to hit him. He didn't. That would have been horrible. Oh my gosh. Derailment! All right, you just got to keep her going there, bud. You just got to keep her going. You got like half a car length here. Let's release the handbrake. All right. Okay, well, we're all connected up. That means we can go Control T, and we can put all of these cars into here. So we got 17 cars, 835 tons, 747 feet long. Now the 201 isn't a multi-unit, a mu. Okay. Well, she gets fired up there. So the Heartbound soundtrack, I don't know if you can hear it on YouTube, but the Heartbound soundtrack is a soundtrack to the game Heartbound, and by Pirate Software. And when he did the Heartbound soundtrack, he made it so anybody could use it as background music in their YouTube videos or their Twitch videos. So then you don't have to. What am I trying to say? It's royalty free kind of deal. So I like to put, in some of my videos, you'll hear the Heartbound music in it. And it makes it easier than trying to sometimes, because you get in trouble on platforms for playing regular music, which I think I understand it. Also think it's silly that happens, but anyway, I will say, controversy speaking, with Pirate Software, I personally enjoy his content. I think he's got the gaming community in mind when he makes his comments. And I think his content is really good. Right now he's doing I think he's calling it, I'm not going to remember what the acronym for this is, but he's calling it PIGS. And he has a bunch of indie game developers on, and they are playing. You sign up, he plays your game for an hour or so, and then he interviews you as the developer, and you go through your game. And it's to give indie game they don't pay anything, it's all free. And it's to give these indie game developers exposure for their game, like free advertisement for their game, which is, I think, really cool, because somebody with how many ever followers he has, on YouTube, I think it's like 1.8 million. He doesn't have to do that, and he wants to for the benefit of the community and the benefit of indie developers. Goodness. So I think that's really cool that he does that, and I've actually wish listed several games as a result. Let's see, let's check out my wish list here. So I know I've done 3. One of them was Game is Full of Bugs. Game is Full of Bugs is a game about a crafty programmer fighting an alien invasion of bugs by building a magazine of bullets like a deck of cards. So it looked interesting. And then there was Diecast, which is a dice roguelike. Stuff your bag with wild dice and pins, chain ridiculous scoring combos, and build a point engine to conquer ever-escalating targets. So it's like Yahtzee meets Balatro. And then there was another one called The Vow, the Vampire's Curse, which is also like a deck builder and kind of like Civilization, where it's like turn based. It's neat. Like, I thought it was neat. I haven't been able to, I haven't been able to watch all of them, but those were the ones that I saw that were pretty cool. So, and without, following him and all that stuff, I would have never found out about these games. And I found that I actually kind of like those deck builder games. I was skeptical of them because I was like, I don't want to be a deck building nerd. And then I played Balatro, and I was like, okay. How many hours I have in Balatro now? I just play Balatro like off stream. 6.7 hours in Balatro now. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm just playing. Oh yeah, just keep her going there, bud. Just keep her going. Like a glove. Okay, so let's pause the music so I can think. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to we didn't have to disconnect this, to be real honest, but we are going to, and we're going to back these guys up to like over here. Oh goodness, we already got two more full cars over here. I think we'll get a lot more once. Oh, are these two not in? That's just silly. That'll be the same deal as we did before, where we have to take two out and put two in, which is okay. We could actually, well, we're not going to speed up time. We are, but not for that reason. Well, we could for that reason. Okay, so what we're going to do, darn it. I'm going to put this back on the end here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to speed up time an hour. So then it unloads these two cars. And then we will take the two empties or the two full ones and replace them. Listen, just get an excavator out here. Excavate down just a little bit so you could float the logs. Bounce it off the buffer. Okay, so what we're going to do real fast is we're going to go to the time window. We're going to jump ahead an hour. That should unload actually more than those two cars. So we're going to take these two cars, back them up, put them over here. And then we will take these two cars and we're just going to flip them, basically. Hi, Rocco. He's just coming in to say hi.
Why are you so fluffy?
He's getting all his hair back. He's getting super fluffy. So the reason I'm flipping these right now is because when I speed up time for the next day, I don't want to have to flip them again. I don't want to have to flip them then. So if I speed up time an hour, it just pulls all the logs off the cars, you know, like I think I was told it was like 8 minutes per log or something, but I think it's actually shorter than that. Because I did an hour and it pulled off almost every log off of every car. So whatever it is. Yeah, well, that's good right there. I'm glad I don't have to wait for the time. You know, like, I'm glad I can speed the time up. Like, it's not a set amount of time per day. Oh, you have like say you have 5 hours to complete all of this. I'm glad it's not like I'm glad you can do all of this in real time because it's like it's a real time clock, and then you can say, okay, I want to speed up an hour, you know. Hi, Rocco. Silly dog. Almost went back to sleep this morning. I let him out, and I was kind of laying him after he came back in. I was kind of laying in bed, and he was just sitting there, and I petted him for like a half an hour because he's very spoiled. Spoiled dog. Okay. And he's super funny because he like throws himself down on the floor. Silly dog. You know, the BRWR looks like Brewer. I can't unsee that now that I've thought it. Instead of Blue Ridge Western Railroad. Yeah, just keep her going. Yeah, you can keep her going, dude. And then you're just going to come back over here anyway. So, what we'll do... Actually, this will be for the Wednesday video. We'll see. We're going to jump ahead of time and see what the time looks like. Once we get this done. All right, see what the cars look like. So what I want to do is I want to run these three guys back down to the other thing, so which means I need to take whatever cars are sitting over here that are full will go back to Silva, and I will put together a train for Whittier back from Silva. Also, let's check in on... Yeah, so they've only ever... Man, they are... That is slow over there. These aren't in the right spot, right? They're just super slow. Super slow. Yeah, I only got two cars over here to go to the Silva interchange. Oh man, they're so slow. Okay, let's get back over here. I didn't want to do that. Darn it. Okay, give me yard, reverse, 2 cars. Well, I didn't want to do that. I thought I had... No. Sorry. Waypoint. That is not what I wanted to do at all. Put that back. Put that back where you got it. Okay. All right. So, what we'll do is we'll skip ahead now to the next day, and we will sleep until 8. And holy cow, we made a ton of money overnight. $5,000 from the sawmill and $1,500 from the tannery. Man, we made a lot of money overnight. A lot of money. Okay, so as we can see from this diagram, everything basically is going back to Silva that's down here. How's our diesel looking? Diesel is looking good. All these cars will come out. Okay, so let's also check in down here. So all of these cars are good to go. Like all of these are ready, and these are all filled up. So they're ready to go down to Silva. And then down here in Silva, let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cars to go to the interchange. And a bunch of cars to come back to Whittier. So these are all going to go back to Whittier. And those are just chilling for right now. Now, I could... Those are all Silva paperboard, right? No, those are Parsons Tannery right there. So we could switch these 2 cars out. So this will be for our Wednesday video. So what we'll be doing is that we'll be switching out... We're going to take out all the cars that are supposed to go back to Conley Creek. So all these cars are going to get put into a... These are P2, P1s, and these are 3 and 4s. So those cars will be organized. Actually, I'm going to organize them over here on this track, and then we'll put like the Parsons Tannery cars. I think there's only 2 of them sitting over here, so we'll have to put 2 of those here. And then we will put 2 of the Silva paperboard cars over here. And we will get these 5 cars to take to the interchange. So down at the interchange itself, what do we got? What do we got? So we have, this is diesel fuel. So those go to the diesel stands. So that, I'm not sure exactly. I think one of them is in... Oh, okay. So we're going to put one of them in Dillsboro. And the other one we're going to put in Whittier. So we got Ella, we got an Ella house car, and then these are all for Whittier. Goodness. These three will stay here. And then the rest go to Whittier. So I think 26 cars to Whittier. Well, one to Ella. Ela. I'm surprised I put Ela as one of the things. Interesting. And then those go to there. Wait. I didn't know I set Ela as one of the things. All right. Okay, so that'll be on Wednesday. All of these cars, we're going to get all that stuff organized. Get that into Whittier and Ela and over here in Silva. Get the stuff brought back over here and get things organized to take to places. So that'll be all for the Wednesday episode. And yeah, that's going to do it for me today. Thanks so much for everybody coming out. Let's save. Let's save, and then we can quit and save. And we can hit the talk button, talk, and I can itch my nose. All right. Like I said, thanks so much for coming out today. Very, very much appreciated. It's always fun. Like the trains and coffee on Sunday is always fun. I really love that game. And so Wednesday episode will be organizing and moving trains around and all of that stuff. So yeah, fun times. And what else am I going to be? What am I going to be doing the rest of the day? I think I'm going to try. Oh, I've got to mow the lawn. I got to make sure that the lawn is dry first because I can't mow the lawn when it's wet. Mainly because I can't drive up the hill in the lawnmower when the grass is wet. So I got to wait for the lawn to dry, which might be this afternoon, or actually this evening, provided it doesn't rain anymore today. And then I need to do some joint compounding over the one wall in my living room, and I have to remove the whatchamacallit from the baseboards, the trim. I have to remove the trim from the base board or at the bottom of the wall because I need new trim because when I was trying to do things I broke it. Anyway, I got to make it look better is what I'm trying to say. So I need to buy new trim for that, need to put some joint compound in, and then at some point I can put in other parts to the wall. So eventually everything's going to get done and it'll look fantastic. It'll look amazing. And so also I need to record a Monday video. I don't know what we're going to do for Monday. I'm just so disappointed in Transport Fever that I have not wanted to do a Transport Fever 2 video since they made their announcement of them being, bought by the devil. I mean, partnered with the devil. So I've been just disappointed in them and not really wanted to play it. So if we do, maybe we'll do a Monday video for Transport Fever. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to look. I'll have to peruse my list of things. Also, I think Steam is the Steam Demo Festy thing coming up, right? That's coming up pretty soon, where the Demo Fest is coming up or something like that. So we might be doing some demo games coming up. Could be a thing that we'll be doing, playing some demos. Anyway, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out today. It's very much appreciated. I know it's Sunday. Hopefully everybody has a wonderful Sunday prior to going back to work or whatever you do. whatever goes on prior to Monday, hopefully you have a good Sunday, and hopefully you come back this week. We'll be doing some gamings. We got trucking tomorrow, maybe racing, I don't know, on Thursday, and videos on YouTube throughout the week. And yeah, like I always say, you can spend your time or your money anywhere, and if you choose to spend either one of those here, is very great. It's greatly appreciated. And yeah, I guess we'll see you. We'll see you next time. You guys have a fantastic day. Wait, is there? You know what? Hold on. We will for Twitch. We will. Who's on? Well, I'll send everybody over to if you. Ooh. Is he playing at one of the pigs games? Let's see. Or Twisted. Okay, I'm gonna send everybody over to Twisted. This is how it is. We're gonna go. Y'all can go over and watch Twisted play. Sea of Thieves on Twitch. She's amazing. She is the leader of Twisted Pixels, and yeah. So we will see you guys very soon. Have a fantastic weekend, the rest of your weekend, and wonderful week. Until then, I love you. Bye.